Recidivism rates in the United States are some of the highest in the world, with an alarming 43% returning to prison with their first year out. Washington State's 3-year reincarceration rate is at 30.7%, compared to House of Mercy's unique success rate of just 1%. At House of Mercy, we believe providing a supportive, structured environment with a sense of community is a vital key in the reentry of our program participants. From the interview to the intake, getting them food, clothing, transportation, employment guidance, life skills, and digital literacy classes are just some of the exciting ways that House of Mercy is currently providing wraparound services to our participants. However, it's not just what we plan to do that's important, but rather what's actually taking place in the lives of those in our program. That's what truly matters.
My name's Tommy, and I did 51 years in prison flat. I was 19 years old when I went to the joint, and I was 72 when I got out of prison and came to the House of Mercy. Things were different 51 years ago. Before getting out of prison, they were a lot more complex. The social structure was different. It gave me a safe and secure place to live around people who care for me and explain to me how to do the things I need to do upon re-entry, because I didn't even know that much. The world has changed that much.
My name is Michael, and I'm a pastor and program director with House of Mercy. The great thing about House of Mercy is that they not only house people, but they really help them with food, clothing, transportation, employment opportunities, and just turning their lives around. And I can say that because 4 years ago, I was on the 38th year of a life sentence, and House of Mercy took me in. House of Mercy treats everybody as if they're your best friend, your brother, or Jesus himself. And I can say that because I've been staying in the house for 4 years now, and I really like the environment and the culture that we have here at House of Mercy.
Hello, my name is Sinclair. I've been at the House of Mercy for equivalent of 13 years. When I first came to the House of Mercy, I came from a background of in and out of prison, struggle with drugs and homelessness. Where else can you go where people are looking out for your immediate needs versus you getting out or not having a place to go, and you may have to hold your hand out or hold up a sign or pull out a cup. You know, everything that you need is at the House of Mercy, where's a roof over your head, food in your stomach. It kind of reminds me of Matthew 25. You know, when I was hungry, you fed me. When I was naked, you clothed me. You know, and so the House of Mercy really stands behind their name.
Hi, my name is Mike, and I came to House of Mercy in February of 2014 after doing 12 and a half years in prison. I learned a lot. I learned a lot about myself. I learned a lot of how to communicate with other people in stressful situations. But I think the thing that I liked the most was being able to interact with the guys that were still in prison. I was given the opportunity to do intake interviews with them, and so you just got to kind of meet them before they came and introduce them to the program and give them the opportunity to come in and be part of House of Mercy. I think that the most significant thing about House of Mercy is the community. We're unlike any other church or housing program that I know of because, number one, because we are faith-based, and a lot of the housing programs out there are not, but just the clientele, I guess you would call us, the men that House of Mercy is trying to reach are those that nobody else wants, and it means a lot. It means a lot to people that have messed up their lives to have a place to go and know that people care and that they love you.
House of Mercy began in 2005 with one house, the home of its founder, Pastor Bob Fall.
I've known most of my life I was supposed to be in ministry, and in 1994 I wasn't in ministry, and I was looking at my life and saying, what are you doing? And I went on a 40-day fast, and the Lord told me, get in. And so I did. But the only door that was open for me was prison, so I started going full-time into prison. And I just started preaching in prison. I started preaching in prison after prison after prison. The doors kept opening, and I kept going through all the doors, and thought I was going to start a church. And after I'd been doing it for several years, the Lord told me, you have a church, and it was in every one of the prisons. And out of it came, the Lord said to me, I will build you a house. I didn't know what he was talking about, but he showed it to be, the people that came from the prison suggested, why don't we do this? Why don't we do that? Why don't we have a housing program? And I said, okay, do it. And so they did it, and God built it. And it is what it is today because God built it all. All I did was preach. Preached in the prisons and preached in the church.
From its humble beginnings in 2005 into the present day, the House of Mercy housing program has expanded to make a powerful impact throughout the state of Washington, with 30 houses in 5 counties. And we are currently pursuing every opportunity to develop new locations both within our state and with the vision and passion to serve our community through the entire United States. At House of Mercy, our desire is to invite each and every valuable new member with open arms saying, welcome home.